Hello guys, welcome to this video. This is online to helper. Very quickly in this video, I just want to show you how I build a private SMTP server which I use in sending unlimited emails. In the previous video, I was explaining a method A on how you can build your own SMTP server, which is the PowerMTA. But right now I'm going to be telling you how you can do this again with the second method. So the second method is by uploading on your WinSCP and the rest. So I want to make this video very short and very detailed to a bit. So in case if you want to get the full course of this, you can actually check on the description below this video and reach me on my WhatsApp or any other social media which you prefer. So if this is your first time of checking this video, kindly do it by hitting the subscribe button so you can be notified if post a video like this. So without wasting much of your time today, let's get to work. What are the things you need? One, the first thing we need here is VPS. We need a VPS and we need a domain. So my VPS, I got it from OVH, and my domain I'll be using the name Jeep. So now the first thing is this the IP, and I'm going to use Bytewise, and also I'll be using WinSCP for my uploading. So now this is my Bytewise. So I'm going to put the IP which I want to use and CentOS. Then I'm going to put the password. Is the password we had to use in this video now. So putting the password in this, then we're going to log in. So accept and save. Okay, the first thing we need to do right here is that we need to set our root login. So instead of we logging in as CentOS, we have to log in as root to be. So I'm changing the password now. Just type the password and enter, and you can type enter. So after you done this, so we're going to install it. Enter. So once this is done, you put this command and you press Ctrl W to save your roots, and you can search for roots and check. You can see permit roots. It's now as hash, which we are good to go. So you can Ctrl X to exit this, and sudo service reload to reload all this, and we can now reboot. So rebooting, put your password, your initial password. Okay, so you copy this and you put the password and enter. Good. So we can close this now, and we're going back to this. Okay, now you wait a bit for the whole thing to be rebooted, and we're going to log in as root this time around by putting your own set password. So now we click on login, and going to open a new terminal console. So but before we go now, let's copy this IP. This is the IP we'll be using, and go and copy your domain that you'll be using. So I'm going to be pasting the IP right here, and the domain we're going to be using also. So I think we'll be using this domain. I'll be using this domain. Now the next thing you will do is to set your name server. So to set your name server, you run this command sudo yum name server. So I'm going to do just that now. Okay, so forget to open new terminal from here and run this. You can say name server. Sorry, mean host name is now set. So now we'll go on our domain DNS record to set our host name. So to do that, I believe you should know how you can do that. You do that from this place. You had name server and blah blah blah. You're done. So I'm going to do that right now. So right now, once that is done, you set your name server. We're going to run a update command to update all our sudo yum. So currently updating, you just press Y, which is yes, and update will continue from there. Okay. From here, you run the other command, which is the install the pale, so which is running right now. Then you run the next command line, Don't worry, all this is packed in our course. So if you actually want to get our course, you want to know how you can build your own server, you can check the description below to reach me on our Telegram, WhatsApp, Skype, or you can contact on ICQ. We'll be ready to give the course to you. So while the other command is running, I'll be logging in on my main SCP using this host name. Then the username will be root while my password. So let's log in. Okay, login done. Still waiting for the okay, it's completed here. So the next thing now is to upload our PowerMTA file. So I'm going to be using WebCP to do that. So and okay, I'm going to upgrade it, load it here. Close this out. Okay, so I'm going to be doing this and move it in there. Okay, so wait for it to be completed. You can see the progress is showing there. But while this one is uploading, let's try and do our configuration. Then we can easily run our command and our SMTP will be ready then. So on this config file, we're going to first do the domain. And our new domain name that we are using here is this. Okay. Then I'm going to paste it here. The replace all from this, replace all, then close this. Okay, then we'll go in there. This is our IP section, Control H, and our IP is the IP address we're using, and paste it here, and also replace all for this, and that's all. Okay, then you come down here for your username and password. You're going to set it. I'm going to do all that now. So this is the username and the password we're going to be using for this. Okay, still waiting for this to be completed. Now this is done. So the next thing to do is to install this. So I'm going to install this now. So now our installation is done. So the next thing to do is to install our file. Sorry, is to put in our file in there. So I'm going to just be putting the file and the license there. So now once everything is done, so you right click to open your config file. So and on opening this, we're going to copy our new config file which we've edited. You just going to Control A, can Control C, and go in back here on the config. Then what we will do here is to paste the new command line we will just do and save this. So once this is saved, you can see saving. Once this is done, just close it up. Okay, this is done now. So let's go back to our command line and type service PMTA start, and let's see what we're going to have. You can see it's okay, which means our SMTP is up and running. So let's try to make a test for this. Let's send a test and see if the SMTP is actually working. So I'll be using Ultramailer software. Yeah, so new sender. Okay, so the host is going to be IP, or you use your domain name, so which is this, and port is 2525. Username is admin, and the password is what we just set. So send from will now be info at yourdomain.com. This is our domain. So this .us, and send from computation. Our reply to can be okay, can be same as this. Let's use this for now. Copy this and paste, then hit the send text and send text to this Gmail. You can see it shows send text sources. Okay, so to confirm this, we'll open our browser, open Firefox browser, and I'm going to log in into my